Welcome to the Thanksgiving edition of Rick's Kitchen. On this edition, I'm going to show you how to make, I like to call them leftover pockets. Basically, it's a pastry with Thanksgiving leftovers in the inside with a little bit of cheese in it. So before we get started, let me show you the ingredients. Now that you can see here, we have a couple of things. I chose 4 main ingredients that we're going to be using here, main things we're going to be using. First, we have a little bit of the cornbread chorizo stuffing that I made. We have turkey, smoked turkey that I made for Thanksgiving. It was pretty delicious, if I do say so myself. We also have some stuffing as well, a different kind of stuffing. This was made by a relative of mine. It looks pretty delicious as well. And we also have the mac and cheese casserole with bacon. That looks delicious. Alright. So, the other thing we're going to be needing today is this Pillsbury Grand's flaky layered biscuit thing. It's pretty good. It's definitely worth it. You could try making your own, of course, but it makes it easier on yourself. So let's get started on this awesome project. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is kind of pop this thing open and grab your flaky dough here. And you're going to want to get your surface nice and floured like so. Plop that down. You're going to get your rolling pin, or in my case, a empty bottle of Juan, like so. And we're just going to try to flatten them out as best as we can. It's going to get stuck a little bit, and that's fine. So you got to kind of peel it off as you kind of go. That's what I like to do. You can also put a little bit of the flour on top of it so it doesn't stick to it, like that. There you go. It's a little bit better. And we're basically gonna flatten it out to like a little pizza thing. Like that. That's done with that one. So, now that you've gotten this nice and flattened out to your liking, I'm going to try to peel it off. Make sure it doesn't get too stuck to the bottom there. So you're always going to want to flour your surface before you add anything on there. So, after that, you're just going to get a little bit of the egg wash. I forgot that you're going to want to do some egg wash for this project. Egg wash is just 1 egg and a little bit of milk on it. It's definitely will help you out in the end. So, let's construct these awesome little things. We're going to do like a little scoop of this, of the mac and cheese in there. Pretty good. Just a little bit of this type of stuffing in here. This should be delicious. Another little scoop. Okay, and finishing this one off. Gonna finish this one off with a delicious helping of turkey. You can also add a little bit of cheese if you so wish. Cheese always makes everything a lot better, I'd say. Okay. So, once you've gotten your ingredients in there, or your, whatever these, your ingredients, whatever you're going to be using for this project, you're just going to want to kind of fold it in best as you can. Mind you, this is like a custom thing. You can customize it however you want. You don't necessarily have to put Thanksgiving ingredients in here. You can make your own little calzones if you want. It's the easiest to do. Okay. So we're just gonna pinch the ends there. We're just gonna bring it in together. We're gonna pinch the ends, kind of like so. And kind of flatten it out so it doesn't look too crappy. Okay. And then with a fork, you're gonna dip it in the egg wash a little bit, and then you're just gonna crimp the ends there. It's like little empanadas. Like many empanadas. Empanadas, whatever you wish to call them. Like that. I'm pretty sure your crimping is going to look a lot better than mine. Hopefully. Let's turn them around. Just going to want to do that to the whole surface there. Make sure everything's nice and locked in with the flavors. After that, you're going to set it aside and do the rest of them. Okay, let's go ahead and do the rest of them. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do the rest of them, and I'll show you how they look. Now that you've gotten to this step, they're going to be looking a little bit like that. Hopefully yours look a little bit better. And we're just going to go ahead and do an egg wash, a final egg wash on top of it, so it can get nice and goldenly, perfectly flaky, nice and... it's just an awesome added touch. It'd be easier if you had one of those brushes to just brush it on there, but I don't have one of those, so you can just use, you can do like me and just use a spoon like this. It has a good like little surface area to be able to... Ooh, don't want to do that either. Make sure you get it all over there so you can get nice and golden. Just get it all over the surface area there. Okay, final part here. As you can see, as I went on with trying to make these little guys, they kind of got better. You're going to want to definitely flatten it out to your however big you want it. As you can see, they kind of kept their integrity as I flattened them out bigger and bigger. You definitely don't want to get them too thin, because if you get them too thin, they're gonna easily break open. But yeah, you're gonna want to put these in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on what type of dough you're using or what type of pastry you're using, at 350 degrees. So let's go ahead and put these in there and show you how it comes out. And after everything is said and done, the pastries are nice and goldenly brown like this. This is how they come out. Let me pick one up and see. Ooh, hot pocket. Look at that. Lovely. Ooh, brown. Golden brown. Look at the bottom. Awesome sauce. So let me go ahead and do a taste test for you guys. Let me position the camera a little bit more up for you. Hello. Okay. So. Awesome. Hold on. It's really hot. You don't want to, wow. You don't want to burn your mouth like I did. So, let them cool down for about 10 minutes before you enjoy. But, definitely, you should try this. Alright? But yeah. And that is it for this edition of Rick's Kitchen. If you like what you saw, give me a like, comment, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Rick's Cooking. I'm going to be back for Christmas for a Christmas special. And the show will be officially back for the season 2 on 4/20 of 2015. Until then, you can click here for season 1 and click here to view my other shows on my channel. Until then, this is Rick signing off, telling you, cook what you want and be happy. See ya.